Welcome back. Time's now 7:42. Yesterday we did a little team bonding, went for a ride with Flambeau Bike Tours, and no one fell. Check it out.
Original name of the city, which was Bulbancha. That's spelled B-U-L-B-A-N-C-H-A. The word Bulbancha means of many tongues or of many languages, because where New Orleans sits today, it was an international trade post accessed by native peoples coming from as far south as the Caribbean and as far north as Canada.
You know why the trip was so good?
Why?
There were two Erics there.
That's right. Yep. The morning show, we met up, the whole crew met up for brunch after. A lot of missed naps, but it was so worth it. What was our favorite part about the ride?
The obstacles.
Yeah, all the potholes.
I didn't
Oh my
realize how
gosh.
hard it was to ride a bike in the French Quarter, but
Although-
I don't know, it was so interesting learning about
Yeah,
like,
our
some
tour
of-
guide was really good. Eric
Yeah.
was really
Eric's
knowledgeable,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we only did like a fraction of it.
yeah,
I'm
'cause
going
we
to
had
go
to make it to
back.
brunch.
I was,
Time flew.
Same.
It was so cool.
It did.
Because it
Taking
took
notes
the
next
guys
time.
so long
I
to
am taking
change.
notes,
I know, we were waiting on the guys to change. But
yeah.
it was good. Like, I learned a lot of stuff that I was just like blown away. Like the simple one right there about the
And you know,
original
some of
name.
the tours down here, you walk by and you'll hear me go, well, I don't
Like,
think
you
that's
made
true.
that up.
No, the
This guy
legit
knows
tours
his
are
Eric knows what he's
pretty
talking
good.
about.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
the
a
buggy
legit
drivers
one,
that don't
yeah.
know.
It was
Yeah,
good.
it was great. It was a good time. Team bonding.
Yeah, which is
Alright.
part
We
two
love
coming
each
up.
other.
Yeah.
All right, guys, not even 2 months after Puxatawny Phil predicted an early spring, the Groundhog and his wife Phyllis, so Phil and Phyllis,
Okay.
welcome to babies. Let's take a look. So Puxatawny Phil and Phyllis live in a man-made zoo just for them. It's a burrow. It's connected to the Barclay Square, the town park, and the library. So kind of like Mike the Tiger at LSU, you can just go look in the window at them anytime. And the Groundhog Club Inner Circle announced the names of the two babies on Mother's Day after taking community input and then discussing it with Phil.
Born to royalty, a boy and a girl. Names have been chosen to share with the world. Welcome with us as we say hello to little girl Sunny and a boy Shadow. With pride and joy as the kids play, from Punxsutawney, happy Mother's Day.
I love those names.
You know
kinda
what? You
cute.
know who loves this whole thing is Peyton.
I love it.
You just love
It's fun. I jokingly
you
say
don't
I
think
hate
it's
that
fun.
groundhog. I don't really care. Wait, read this next part. This
Okay,
didn't make
so
any
they
sense.
say Phil never dies.
Oh.
So if you're thinking Shadow the Sun's going to take over for him,
Yeah.
that's not how it works in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but it
Nope.
really
I'll
does.
just change his
right?
name.
No, I'm just telling
Okay,
you.
groundhogs do die.
I'm telling you the legend.
You
Okay.
guys are
Would you
ruining
listen?
the
Yes,
magic
okay.
of it.
And back to his burrow, it's climate controlled because in the wild, groundhogs are signaled to hibernate by the
Okay.
change in the daylight hours and all that. But the lights are consistent year round in his burrow, so it doesn't
Ew.
sway Phil's prediction on Groundhog Day.
There,
I
Phil.
like it.
Feels not very
That
accurate,
kind
by
of
the way.
seems.
Well, he does
not-
get around.
That kind of
Gotta
seems
be.
pretty terrible to him.
I know.
Like they're
something in
changing
common.
his like natural state, right? Like, and making him stay up all the time. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Poor guy.
I'm all worried about
Let's
it.
keep the Pennsylvania
is there
theme
still
going.
more?
Okay.
This is something you don't hear a lot. A Pennsylvania guy with an alligator. Of course, there's an Instagram page for it. Joe Henney credits his alligator Wally for helping relieve his depression for nearly a decade, and he shares them with people. It says an emotional support alligator. He says his doctor endorsed it. He got the gator in 2015 after it was rescued in Florida. It was 14 months old at the time. He's 5.5 feet. He was denied entry to a Phillies game last year. That's when he really blew up on social media. But Wally is missing. While vacationing in Brunswick, Georgia, Joe said pranksters stole Wally from the outside enclosure he was sleeping in, left the gator outside someone's home. They called authorities, resulting in the gator being trapped and released into the wild.
Wait, they took it on trips with him?
Yeah, I mean, look.
Like on a plane?
I don't know that I would swim with a gator.
No,
And no thanks. Okay, so Georgia authorities did confirm someone in the Brunswick area called about a nuisance alligator, and they did release it in the wild, but they were like, we can't confirm it's Wally.
Well, I think that's Wally.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He's acting like
Well,
it.
I don't
That's
think
not a
Wally-
normal alligator.
I don't think Wally's gonna do very well in the wild.
No, I don't think so
I
either.
didn't realize you could train alligators
Also,
to be
how do you
friendly.
get emotional support
Also,
alligator?
You can't.
the
Sense
mouth
to me.
wasn't taped,
Apparently, I don't know.
and that kid just.
Yeah, and then in the pool,
That's
like
gonna be
I
a
don't
no for
think so.
me.
Then they're in
That's
their
gonna
own
be a
little
no for
element.
me.
It's
No.
cute. It's cute.
And there's a big race for governor in Washington State. 30 candidates, including State Attorney General Bob Ferguson. Let's show you. This is him. But right before the Friday deadline to run for governor, 2 other Bob Fergusons filed paperwork.
No.
The Attorney General called it an illegal scheme with an effort to confuse voters. So the other 2 Bobs were delivered cease and desist letters urging them to withdraw. The AG says what they're doing is a Class B felony, which carries a maximum of 10 years in prison. It worked. The battle of the Bobs is over. Now only one remains. They both withdrew yesterday.
Who is the real Bob Ferguson?
Will the real Bob stand up?
Only in Washington. All right, let's get over to
Weird.
Peyton. Only one Peyton.